And welcome to this video. But before I get into this, I just want to say this now because I haven't said this yet to you guys, but Happy New Year! I hope that you had a lovely New Year's Eve and a great send-off for 2023. We played family games, and then for the countdown, we did the little countdown, and then we carried on playing more family games. So we had fun. But what did you do on New Year's Eve going on to Christmas? Going on to New Year's. What did you do? Anything fun? I do hope that you have a great New Year 2024. My resolution is to try and keep posting on a schedule and carry on making content so that you can watch. I don't normally make resolutions because most of the time they're easily broken. It's a big thing. It's just known that they are broken very easily. But I've had this in my heart for a while now. It was before New Year's, before Christmas, so I'm gonna try and keep posting at least once a week. So what is your resolution, or have you made one? Or if you're like me and you don't really do them because they're broken easily, I class mine as a life goal. So what are your life goals for this year? So onto this video. This is the first one of this year, obviously. So I got a new colouring book, and it's an actual anime colouring book, and it's actually 4 markers. I've never had one of these before, but this is cool. But I bought this from Amazon, and I'll link it in the description below. I was thinking I could use some more of the Scrawlrbox supplies again, with this book. But not just Scrawlrboxes. I could use some of the supplies that I use from my Let's Try series. So within this video, I keep on saying, I'm going to be using the Copic markers from the 91 Scrawlrbox. If you haven't seen that, I'll tag it in the video somewhere, but I do have a Scrawlrbox playlist where you can check out some of my Scrawlrbox unboxing. And I'm just going to be using the 3 Copics from that box. So there was like a green, a beige, and a purple. And because I'm only going to be using 3 colours, I wanted a page that only had like 1 character, and this one that really stood out. This one was like, woo, nice. And there was 3 main components with this character, this like fairy enchanted thing, was the hair, the skin, and the clothes. So I did the hair purple, the skin beige, and the green clothes. I did want to try and do the green skin, but I didn't want to do beige clothes, and I really wanted to do purple hair. So we was with this. And when colouring this in, I decided to add a layer where I wanted it to be the darkest and like feather it out. I think that's the word, like the method. I really wanted to have the hair have like a shine and a gleam to it, and I did try to add this effect to the skin, but not as shiny as the hair. So as this goes on, hopefully you'll understand where I'm coming from. But I was really cautious when it came to the skin, mainly the face. I started out with the body and then the neck area. The neck area is the darker than the rest at this stage, because in my mind it was like that should be the darkest point, because shadow wise. So, and on the face I started on the right hand side because that is where the shade would be, and then I added it in areas where I thought it needed shades. And when I do art, I bounce from place to place, stage, everywhere. So when I was finished with the layer of the skin and the hair, I then go back to the green clothes and feather it out from the bottom up to try and make it look like 3D or 2D. So like she looks like she's actually wearing some clothes, and then I move on to the hair, making it darker. And then when I did add a layer onto the hair, there was a section near the forehead meets. It just bleeds a little bit onto that. So I did I'm pretty sure I added a bit of purple to the skin, and I'm actually really happy that I did this, because then it allowed me to remember to layer these colours on top of each other. So when I went back to the green clothes, I started to deepen it up with the purple and adding purple to the layers of on the clothes. So I add so I go all in on the clothes with beige and purple and green, and I kind of finish the clothes first and then work my way up. But I'm really happy that I realized, about for some reason my mind just went blank and was like, no, this and this. But then when it blended, I was like, no, these can go on top of each other, this is all fine. So I did that, and I tried to make that little top bit around the bow, but atop the bow bust, like that is a little see-through-ish, like a mesh kind of fabric. So it was like beige and then a little bit of purple and then green accessories. I did kind of go overboard with the purple down here. I just really like the color purple. I love this color purple. And I do try and balance that out later on, and I do have the green necklace, and I start to use green accessories in the hair, and also I do the gem green, because I'm thinking of doing the gem green, the eyes green, and then the lips purple. So yeah, so then I start to add purple onto the skin, making it dark in some places, and making sure that I add the purple to the eyebrows. And I'm only realizing this now, but I'm missing that ear big time. So hopefully I go back into that. Well, I will go back into that, but don't freak. I do remember that ear. So I start to add green to the areas of the purple hair, because that makes it darkens up the areas there, so it darkens up the roots and where the hair accessories meet, so there's a lot more depth in them areas. And I start to add more purple to the skin, but I test it out first on the arm in the bottom corner, and I realized that I went overboard, so I try and dial that back a little bit, but I still need to learn my lesson, because I then carry up to the shoulder, and then it's not as bad. It's weird, it meshes, but it's not at the same time. But I'm glad that I did this. It allowed me to realize you make mistakes, sort it out, and don't do it on the rest. So I did try also I did a thin layer all over on the skin, because I had too many white spots on the chest and even on the forehead and the cheek. So I do sort that out later on. But then I go on the eyes, and the eyes and lips, I layer it on places, and I'm sure when I do the eyes and the lips, I layer it the darkest bit first, and then the second bit I go over and then over. So I've gone over the darkest bit 3 times and the midsection 2, and then fingers, it's nice and light in some areas. I tried to do this. I don't know if I actually accomplished this of what I had in mind, but I am happy with the outcome in the end. So yes, yeah, I'm happy. What do you think? Do you like this? Do you want to see more colouring pages? Because I know this is my first one, but I do have more to come. So if you really did like this one, put a thumbs up. Also, if you want, comment below about what colours you think I could use next. Any colours. It could even be characters. I can't tell you, because shh. I have a video coming up that's based on characters of the colours scheme is based on the characters. Now, if you have seen my TikTok, it is on there. It's on there. But if you haven't, then it'll be a nice little surprise for you in the future. And I hope that you really liked it. But like I said, you can add any colours in the comment section, and I will do a video on like subscribers color pages and stuff, so that'd be cool. And then I go on to the accessories, and like I said, I try and balance this out because there's too much purple on the top, so I balance this out by having the accessories green, and I do add the beige and the purple onto this flower thing. But the main thing in my head was, let's make this like really nice, these flowers nicely brightly green, and then the rose like rose-like flower things, like a purpley beige with some green to add some depth in it. And I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. What do you think? Do you like this? Do you think I could have done something differently? I'm all up for people for telling me how to use this better. Maybe, I don't know, there's some techniques that I've not done and you think, do you know what, this would be really good to try out. I would love to do that, I would do. But I don't really do the background on this one because this page by the end of it is so, what's the word, it's soaked with the markers that I feel like if I added more like to the background, I feel like if I added that, it just like it'd start just crumbling off. I don't know if that's just in my mind or if that actually happens. But in my mind it was like, no, this needs to stop here. Add the little butterflies, colours to the butterflies, but not to anywhere else. Just make sure that she pops out. So I am actually happy with my outcome. I know I've said that before. But I do hope that you liked this, and I hope that you liked this video, and I hope that you have a lovely new year. Honestly, lovely new year, and I hope that you had a great Christmas. Because I have new toys. That doesn't sound right. I have a new camera tripod-y thing, so you're able to see me like from a bird's eye view. But yeah, so that'd be cool to try out with you guys. But that was the back, and I do have the pens names on each page, so I know what pens I'm using. But yeah, so anyway, I hope that you liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and I hope that you have a lovely new year. A good day. Love you. Bye.